Check, mic check. 1, 1, 2. Okay, what up, though? How you doing? My name is Miles. I'm a Dance Prower. This is the first episode of my podcast. I Black Man. Well, gonna keep it real with you guys. Kind of winging it right here. Got a little bit of an outline. Pretty much trying to shoot from the hip here. Not trying to see sure exactly how we're gonna do this, but hey, working with you, you're working with me. Once again, paused it, left, came back. Miles Amadeus Prower, who I am. You can call me Miles, you can call me Maps. And this is I Black Man. Start with this, what's going on? I'm Black Man, Detroit, turn 35 next month, the 28th. Married, for how long? We've been together about 7 years, 8 years. Married for what? Going on 3. 4 beautiful daughters. 7, 4, 2, and I'll say 11 months. And I don't know, did I already say I live in Detroit? There you go. This is just gonna be a lot of my opinions on the world, shit that I'm personally going through, culture, politics, entertainment. First off, the royal wedding. Fuck the royal wedding. I don't give a damn. I didn't see the point of watching it. It don't mean shit to me. Ain't nothing happening in my world. I see them niggas for what they are. Monarchy. More power to them. That is literally, for those who've seen Black Panther, the colonizers. Literally, that's just the colonizer getting his product back. It's almost like a rebate for them. They just did the work. Excuse me, get some water right here. Sorry. Did the work and came back to them. Slightly changed. I guess for girls and everybody watching that, it's beautiful to grow up. Everybody want to be the princess and marry a prince, and I don't give a damn because I know the truth. And I'm not gonna say I know the truth like I know some secret shit. Nah, I just know the real. And the real is that he didn't pick her. It ain't no real love story. That's who they let him marry. You think he could have just brought anybody? Nah. That they did all that stuff. I'm pretty sure they did a background check or whatever it is. That's who they got. And even then, she's not gonna have no real power. Ain't nothing gonna happen. She's not going out unless she ends up being on some Princess Diana shit. For the future me, I apologize, but I don't see that junk happening. I don't see, and it's like, whatever. It's just a distraction. Nigga, Trump's still in office. They're hanging niggas in the South. Still, meaning that they didn't stop. I don't care about them. Fuck them. From what I understand, they probably got shit. I'm sure they got stuff they stole from Africa. Are they gonna give it back now? No. But yeah, side note, I don't know if you guys seen the whole Amber Rose 21 Savage thing. I saw that and thought that was kind of funny because I've been telling my wife, and as my twin has dubbed Amber Rose, the lovable thought, which she is. She's a thought, but you just love her. And but yeah, it's just funny. She said, and I always saying like the slut walk thing. I used to tell my wife, I just think when I hear sluts, I think loose women, unless it's an acronym for something that I don't understand. I'm gonna see a whole bunch of people at the slut walk, and it's a walk for sluts. That's just the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm not going to think any deeper. I'm just going to walk past. Hey, slut walk. A bunch of sluts. Okay. Doesn't help a lot of y'all dressed like that. I'm not saying they're all hoes, but I'm just saying for the message, it's not getting through to anybody that I know of. It's just like the WNBA. Who the hell supporting this shit? Not knocking the WNBA. I just say that shit because like me and my cousin always say. My cousin Mel, nigga, I don't see anybody with I don't see any chicks with WNBA jerseys or talking about who the hell's watching this shit. But anyway, side note, Mel, what up, baby? My cousin Mel. It's his birthday today, 5/19. You are years old. Happy birthday, young man. Go out there, have fun. Don't drink too much. Don't do nobody I wouldn't do. laugh, laugh. But also, just give us a little short shout out to my cousin Mel. He is the first person to put me up on hip hop and comic books. Without him, I was still thinking that the X-Men was Wolverine and the rest of them were other people. He it was dope. He used to have his comics on his wall, like in the plastic and stuff. I used to always spend that over there, and it would be sweet. I used to sleep in the bed with him and shit when I was like nigga like 19 years older than me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I used to look at the comics and stuff, and I couldn't touch them because I would fuck them up, and I couldn't read, so he wouldn't let me read them. But I would look at the covers and imagine what they was about. And he was like the first nigga to play me like a rap song. No. I'm the first person to play me a rap song was my mom. She played me rappers to like, but like real hit, like hip hop shit. Not saying rappers to like, but like the first time he played me some shit, real talk, y'all. It was a Ice-T tape on a Teddy Ruxpin. So at the time, I'm like five or something. You know what I'm saying? So he had his sister, also my cousin, his Landa, her Teddy Ruxpin. And he put the tape in the back, and it was so funny because I had always wanted a Teddy Ruxpin when I was a kid. Like, oh man, she was awesome. He'd sit in the bed with me and read me stories. They had the commercial, Teddy Ruxpin, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know it. I thought he like put a Teddy Ruxpin tape in there. Looking back, like, why would him and his boy be chilling listening to Teddy Ruxpin? But anyway, just young me. Shit sounded like it was a good idea at the time. So that nigga put the tape in. And I didn't realize, it was just a tape player that just did shit when it played. Excuse the noise if y'all hear that junk. It's a truck and shit outside. But so you put it in, it's like, so I tell the bitch a bit, and I'm like, my mind is blown because it's like Teddy Ruxpin is talking and he's moving his arms and the eyes is blinking and stuff, but it's like Ice-T's voice coming out of it, chilling me to my soul. But anyway, that's my cousin, man. I love to death. He was the first nigga to tell me fuck bitches. And not negatively for the feminists and the people. I don't want them giving my cousin me hate mail. But he just meant it in the sense of just fuck him. Because I was scared. What if the girl turned me down? Fuck her! Who is she? Good point, man. I bet. But anyway, sidebar's over. I love you, cuz. Happy birthday. I'm pretty sure you listening to this right now. And if you're not, take back that happy birthday. Fuck you, nigga. But I'm pretty sure you're all listening to this. So don't pay attention to that. I love you to death. Happy birthday, man. Many more to you. Hey Ella, what's up, girl? Well, let's see. Besides that, where was we going with that shit? I'm totally off track. Well, anyway, let's see what else is on the list. Infinity War. I just saw that a while ago. Shit, I saw it like a couple days after it came out. Thank God I didn't take my daughter. I was gonna take my second oldest to go see it. Because Black Panther was in it. But then I thought about it and I read the comic and I knew everybody pretty much at some point dies. And I knew that Black Panther wasn't in the main story, so he definitely was going to die. So I didn't take her to go see it. I'm glad I did. Also, very funny, laughing at all the people crying and shocking and gasping like bitches. I guess they didn't read the source material. I am kind of withholding judgment or review of this movie officially. Well, I guess it's hard to say officially because it's my first review of anything. But I'm just going to call it my unofficial review because I'm too close to the source material. You know what I'm saying? I read the Infinity Gauntlet and all that stuff when I was a kid. And I just love the story. I love just the grand scale of it all. And everything that I loved about the story or wanted to see wasn't in the movie. They just nerfed the hell out of Thanos. And it was just infuriating. Well, Josh Brolin, awesome actor. After listening to him on the WTF Mark Maron podcast, so much more respect for him. Just how he takes an approach, and I like that as far as just creating and just the art of acting. So much respect. But yeah, he did good. Great Thanos. I just think the way they did him was whack. He was supposed to be like Space Genghis Khan, and he didn't really do nothing. Spoiler alert if you haven't figured it out now. But yeah, He killed Loki. And who else did he kill? He killed Loki and what, Vision? Like, man, I was really pissed about that. Also, I'm pissed. My man Heimdall, the black man, was the first one to die. What the hell is up with that shit? Pretty much a planet, really. Well, not a whole planet. What was left of a planet of all white people, they don't murder. Well, maybe they were all dead before. I'm assuming that would be their response. But yeah, did you have to kill Heimdall? Couldn't you, like, rough him up? Anyway, yeah. Black man, first one to die. Very ironic. The beating Hulk took, I thought that was weak. They could have went a lot more, but I guess the budget was big enough. I don't know what they cut out. I was kind of pissed because you seen from the trailer, they had him fighting in Wakanda. I understand why they didn't have him fighting in Wakanda, because you would have had to keep seeing what the hell was Hulk doing. But even with that, the whole Hulk side thing was just weak to me. Now, whether you want to believe Thanos beat his ass to the point where Hulk wouldn't come out, or like I think the Russos said that shit, Hulk got tired of saving Banner's ass, so he quit coming out. But in Ragnarok, Banner jumped out of a plane, died, and broke his neck. And then came back and turned into the Hulk. So you're telling me when he was fighting the Wakanda, all that, he couldn't have just stepped out of the armor, got hit, or just jumped out of the plane and turned into the Hulk? We just forget that whole thing? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, that was weak. But I guess they had to say that. You got to say something for the second act. I understand. I'm pissed is that Thanos did nothing. His people, his crew, did more. The children of Thanos did more than he did. He's supposed to have took one of the stones of Nova Corps had, right? So he had to go to Xandar and destroy that. Didn't show that shit. I would have loved to see that. I would have gladly traded in that whole Scarlet Witch Vision thing for that. You could have just told that junk on the when they came back. What were you guys doing? Oh, fighting them, trying to save so and so. Oh, okay, bet. I would have traded in him, even Xandar, or just him fighting some tanks in the government for the whole Thor getting his axe thing, his hammer thing, which was cool. Peter Dinklage was okay, but where is it? Where's the thing? I mean, but it was a cool little nod. I give y'all that. Smart move of putting Black Panther in there because y'all knew it was going to bring us in. And don't get it twisted. I'm on the bandwagon. Wakanda forever. But yeah, it's just Thanos could have did way more. I wanted to see him just flexing. I wanted to see him bodying people. So many people should have died. Why? And before you start, oh, the people at the end, I do not count that fading away. Shit is dying. That shit was weak as hell. I mean, I want to see him breaking necks, punching people down, breaking people into cubes. Just going ape shit. But they didn't, and I guess, you gotta wait for the second one, and I will, because I got no choice. What the hell am I gonna do? Watch Justice League? The acting was wonderful. I have no problem with it. Even the whole thing with Star-Lord messing up, you gotta have a blunder. It makes it worse when shit hits the fan when you know you could have stopped it. It's dope. I fucks with that. I like it. But just Thanos didn't do nothing, and Josh Brolin killed it. Killed it. But, come on, man. Y'all could have gave me more bang for my buck. But, at this point, what are you gonna do? I just seriously thought when they fought Thanos, when it was a Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and them, at least 3 of them should have died. Like, I got excited when they first ran up on him on Nowhere. Which they should have showed him fucking up Nowhere, too. I would have traded something for that. But, when he had Drax and then when he did with it, I thought they were dead. Like, I was so excited. Like, I was the only person in the theater cheering. Because it showed you're taking a risk. Now, to me, it would have been iller if when they did that, people just dropped. Like, imagine him fighting and you running. Like with Black Panther. Come on, Okoye, so-and-so. And he just fall like, doom. My king, get up. My king, he's just lifeless. Then they gotta just pick up his body and run. Just that'd have been iller to me. Opposed to people fading away. It's more disturbing to me if something happens to someone I love and they just fall. You're still here, get up. When they faded away, I could be like, oh, I can kind of make sense of it this way. Pardon me one more time, y'all. Water break. But yeah, I guess they had to do it because of kids. And I'm not saying have it like blood splattered and him breaking off limbs, which I would have loved. But I know they're not going to do that. But just something more. And even with like, man, Doctor Strange, he did his thing. I give him that. But also for you to be this Sorcerer Supreme, you didn't do more than what your master did fighting old boy. Or maybe because Thanos had the, he did. I guess he did try to throw the thing at him, but he couldn't do it because he broke it up. But I don't know. I just think it would have been ill. Like, for example, if at the end, instead of the stereotypical, which was so predictable, only the originals are left. Who didn't see that coming? But yeah, it would have been so much iller if it had been Black Panther and them having to do it and all the originals gone. Because with that, how the hell they're gonna pull this off? What they're gonna do? I can't even imagine how. That would be ill, but they don't want to do that. But from what I'm hearing, the second one's gonna be a killer. I don't know. Also, for any and everybody who posting some shit and talking about Ant-Man, oh, if Ant-Man was there, he could have went. Nah, wouldn't have happened. Ant-Man would have shrunk, would have went in Thanos' ear, nose. He could have went in his asshole. I don't care. And got regular size. He still would have got crushed because regular Thanos is still stronger than that shit. And especially with that, that's another thing. With the Infinity Gauntlet, there's no way all this stuff, and this is me being a nerd. Alright, y'all, so I guess with the whole black thing, the blurred thing they're talking about, yeah, this is me being a nerd right here. With the whole thing with the Infinity Gauntlet, he controls all, he knows all. There's nothing you can do that he's not going to see coming at that point. So all that shit, the videos, you're wasting your time. That shit ain't going to work. And also, with the blurred thing, with the Gambino video, I guess that's just I'm putting the carriage before the horse. All right, Gambino video, I loved it. Initially, I will admit I did not. Probably could be quoted as saying it was coonish, cooning, and borderline buffoonish. I rescind all those. After being, taking a second, thinking about it because I'm a Gambino fan. From like damn near the junk. I'm talking cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with this shit since cul-de-sac. I got all that shit. My favorite shit personally, if anybody wants to check me, I do not talk. My favorite shit. One of my favorite songs, So Much Better. The whole fact that nigga rapped the song with an accent. It sounds like the nigga had stuffed up. That whole shit is ill to me. So I'm like, I'm on that shit. Only thing I didn't like is just when he started singing. That shit is just whack to me. But not that it's whack in general. It's just not what I like. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Once again, I'm sorry. Boy Maps, and this is the I Black Man Podcast. And thank you for listening. Why did I say that shit? Sound like I'm about to leave. Anyway, I'm just trying to remind y'all what the hell you're listening to, okay? So with the Gambino video, after we watching it, and just because when I first saw my man dancing and stuff, I'm like, man, I don't want to see this shit. It's supposed to be, this is America. And my thing is, it's hard for me. I was raised on some black militant stuff. So I was raised that like my old man used to literally tell me like, hey nigga, white man devil. So you saying the white man? Like, no nigga, the white man is the devil. Like what? Like if we opened up hell and went to the middle of the earth, it would be a white man down there. You're saying the devil takes the form of a white man? Believe it however you want, the white man devil. I'm like, oh, okay. Pop Black Panthers, Malcolm X, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner. And not saying like, oh, kill them all. No. Just saying it's just my views. But after watching the video and think it was dope after I got it, that it looked like the nigga was cooning, but like that's the point. And how he was showing that this is the stuff that we do and all that. It was ill. I loved it. Also enjoyed the conversations and debate we had with a lot of people about interracial relationships and shit like that. I will admit it don't take nothing away from his message. It just makes me, in my opinion, it's not me saying what anybody should do, just personally me, on my soapbox saying what the fuck I think. I doubt your sincerity at that point. Now, for me, I would look at it like, if I was into a church, I'm not a religious person by no means. If I went to a church and you preached a great sermon that just reached me, I'm like, oh my God, that should reach me, dude. The church's nice, dude. Hey, come back to my house, chill, kick it, let's talk. All right, bet. See, this motherfucker don't even own a Bible, nor a gospel tape, anything. Not even a cross in his house. That takes nothing away from how good that sermon was. It just makes me doubt your integrity. Or not even your integrity, your credibility. Now with him, I'm not saying it makes him any more or less black. Nigga's black. But to me, and this is just how I feel, I couldn't see myself marrying or knocking up nobody who wasn't black or at least a minority. That's just me. And I ain't rich. I ain't got no money. I got me a black woman. Now, I'm not saying he got to find him a black woman. Nah. Just saying this is how I feel. If he did, fine. The only thing I was mad and hurt about is me and my twin talk. Got a me and twin. Got a podcast coming out very soon. Melanated Misfits. Check it out. And side note, if you think I'm edgy, that shit's going to be fucking bananas. Alright. But anyway, yeah, it's just, I understand people do. I got people in my family married some white people and stuff, and it's funny. I had one of my relatives who had married a white chick. I had to ask him. I said, "Man, this is the question I used to always have for myself, because in my mind, I just feel no matter what, I can never fully 100% trust a white person. Maybe at the most, extreme most, 99.999." But I couldn't see it being 100, just because of history, just centuries of history. I'm just gonna keep a little bit of this doubt, just to protect myself. I'd rather be a jerk and be alive than be dead, be trusted. And I asked, my relative, let's say you and Susan, you guys are all hugged up, and let's say while you sleep, the revolution happens, and blacks and minorities are rising up and just slaughtering white people in mass, and they make it to your house, and they're like, hey brother, we know you in there, we know you got whatever, we gonna leave you alone, man, just give us that white chick and we'll let you go and we'll be on our way. But if you don't, we gonna get both of y'all. I said, what you gonna do, man? He said, I'm gonna open the door and let them do what the fuck they gotta do. It was fucked up. But that's the shit I used to always think, is I was like, if the reverse is true, do you think they would do that? Like, hey, Susan, we about to come and straighten that boy up in there. Either we kill you and him, or we could just kill him and nobody knows shit happened. Like, she's gonna be like, fuck it, kill us both. Especially if you don't got kids, she's gonna be like, we never had this conversation. I'm gonna take some sleeping pills and sleep in the basement. But that's just me. I don't know. It's just for me, personally, myself, I love black women. Black women are the shit to me. And also want to say, him being with that white woman, I'm not saying it means he loves black women less. I don't know. And also, I want to touch on a little point that a lot of people would say, it's hard for black dudes who nerves to get women. Not really. I mean, it is and it ain't. And I also will admit, a lot of black women who are attracted to dudes like that, blah, blah, blah. But times is changing, man. Back in my day, shit. It wasn't none of that junk was cool. I've been a nerd my whole life, man. I've been rocking the old school Dragon Ball Z super duper double super printed shirts. So yeah, and I still get play. I ain't saying I'm fucking Bishop Don Juan out here, but I was getting play. I just think when you're super duper nerd and you're like, oh this and that, and, oh, Yeah, you're gonna scare him away. Shit, I've been Batman since day one. My wife know about that. She got me a Batman and a wedding ring. I named my daughter after the mother of Batman's son. And my wife knew it. One of my daughters I named after a Prince album. I'm a nerd. And she accepts that shit. All I buy is screenshots of cartoon characters and bands and shit I like. And she's kind of like, yeah, Bubba, you got some pants? You got like 50 shirts and 4 pairs of pants. I'm like, damn, I need more pants. If I can get a pair of pants for like 50, you know how many shirts I can buy with that much money? But yeah, no problem. And I'm not going to sit here and say, women need to change the way that... I mean, yeah, a lot of that shit is biased and they need to get their minds correct. A lot of times, dudes need to get their shit straight too. But, hey, it's maybe a lot of it is where you're looking. I don't know. Who am I to say what you're doing or what's going on? I just know from what I've seen from my own personal experience. Let's see how much time we got here. We're looking at 26 minutes. All right, trying to squeeze out 30, maybe a little bit more. I guess I'll just be wrapping this up right here. Just want to give a special shout out to my better half, my legal property, my wife, my best friend. My wife, Ebony, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. It all started with me and you talking at night and just me just telling you stuff and just sitting there like a mad conspiracy theorist. You buzzed and we just talking. I'm like, yeah, man. You know, there's no value in our money, man. There's no gold behind it. Really, yeah, man. It's all the... And she used a lot of stuff I used to tell her, and we used to always talk about stuff in the man, the system. You gotta understand the way this shit works. Obama, like, yeah, Obama ain't gonna do shit. It's the same fucking system. After a while, I started seeing, like, dang, Greg, you right. The Zimmerman shit. Niggas going, this nigga's not guilty. Watch. Man, I believe in it. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Niggas not going guilty. Oh, my God. Yeah. Trayvon. Yeah. A lot of shit after a while, she started seeing where I was coming from. And a lot of shit I say, my opinions and all that, she was like, people need to hear that shit. And she been telling me to do this shit for some years. But for me, my thing is I'm an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Anybody try to tell me something, I'm like, who the fuck is you? Who are you to tell me something? So then for me to have that attitude, it'd be hypocritical as hell for me to be like, hey, let me tell you this. They're the same thing. Who the hell am I? But after a lot of pride and her getting on me, excuse me again, sorry y'all. Gotta hit this water one more again. But after a lot of that, and let me tell y'all this, man. It takes a special person, or somebody who really loves you, to annoy you. And not to maybe think, no, to literally, purposely annoy you on a consistent basis for some shit that's your plan. That's love. And I truly appreciate that shit. Whether this goes from here and I only do a couple more episodes, or whether I blow up and this is I can quit my job and do this shit, which I'm hoping for, I owe it to my wife. My life got better from the moment I met my wife, and I gotta say, I gotta give thanks, man. Her and my girls, they drive me every day to do what needs to be done. Like I tell her, if it wasn't for her, shit, it still is. The worst part of my day every day is the part when I wake up. Because I'm like, damn, I'm still here. But in the same book, when I think about my girls, and how much they make me happy and what they mean to me and what I mean to them, I got a reason. And because of them, there's another reason why I'm doing this. My 4 daughters whom I love. I say stuff to them, and it's like I look at the world since they've been born. It's so funny. Before I met them, I'm like, fuck everybody, man. I had no connection. Still a lot of time, I don't feel a connection to the world. I don't feel a connection to people. I say to myself a lot of time, my family get mad. Nigga, we ain't seen you in years. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't like small talk and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my kids, they just open me up, man. Just my heart. And since they was born, I could look at people and it's like, they curse me with empathy. My heart goes out to people. I work at a hospital and I see little kids with problems and it just hurts my heart. Before that, I didn't give a fuck. I'm the dude who will watch something and have something. My mom would get mad. They had something on real TV, and this is when this guy jumped off to his death. I'd be laughing my ass off. Like, that dude's dead. I bet you regretted that before he died. Now he can't come back. But now I got kids. I'll be thinking like, oh, that's somebody's baby. Oh, that was my baby. Oh. But yeah, and because of that, it's changed my view on how I say stuff. I still like fuck the world on a lot of that stuff, you know. But now I have more of a need or wanting to get my point across, to say my idea. Definitely, of course, again, to my wife, my legal property, who told me people want to hear what I got to say and it's worth giving it a try. And here we are. You know what I'm saying? But let's see where we at. 30 minutes. Yeah, but yeah, thank y'all for rocking with me. If you're still here with me, I can guarantee you, I'm gonna keep it coming. It's gonna keep getting better from here. More structured, better production, everything. I'm feeling it out, and we gonna make this happen. It's a journey. We together, and I'm hoping I'm talking like it's one. I'm hoping it's a lot of people. Give y'all some info soon, email, all that junk, and so we can converse. Y'all can ask questions, I can give info. It's your boy Miles Amadeus Prower. Maps, either or. Call me whatever you want. Don't call me ugly or late for dinner. And this is episode 1. Black man. Stay in drugs. Don't do school. Peace out.